Gang.
I'm in the gang.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
Ah, boy, fuck now. Who's that?
Where you grew up at?
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood,
East
Queens?
Elmhurst, 97th Street.
He kind of just like, he looked like a gang member.
Right. Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
He
I
did
grew
some.
up in West
Like, he looked
LA,
like one of them
from Playboy's gang.
gang members from Yakuza.
Compton.
Go ahead.
Elm Street, Power Room.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from. You told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We here find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been to jail?
I was in the feds and in the state, so the
Okay.
federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn
All right.
and MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not like that.
No time at all? How about you?
Been a YA, Nellis YA. Was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult? As a, oh, okay.
So I took you into Hawaii too, huh?
Oh,
No,
no,
that's crazy.
I miss YA. I went from camp to after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're from? How do they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you went, man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? No. The guys that jumped you in.
He asked a lot of questions.
What the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
When somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
My homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I didn't really know.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't in the life like that, man. I was in to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting
Yeah.
caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Hey, you took me way back. Me was
She looked
Sad Eyes,
old.
Lazy, Lucky, Grumpy, Baby Tear, and Munchie Chew.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these
What
two
kind
guys
of
over
names?
here. I don't know why I was in here. I just can't figure out which one it is.
Okay, but like, what about
Hey, we didn't
him?
ask him no questions.
Right.
You know I'm certified player.
I don't know that.
Oh,
You could have did some research and all.
Why you start there,
Okay,
sir?
you know what? I started banging in 1989 North Hollywood, California, 91606. I'm from the Hollywood Boys. They called me Stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging, and now I'm here just, share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person. So
Okay.
that's why I'm here.
So he probably.
His
well,
demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like he had put on that sheriff shirt and like, yo, get against the
like
law.
he
How long did you get jumped
used
in
to
for?
be a gang
It
member.
wasn't so much the time, because some would say, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so
Oh, so you just
Yeah.
you walked in, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were
No, we
born
gotta
in?
jump him in. We gotta
You
jump
got
him in.
born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up for the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I was told to.
Laid out like this.
Oh,
is-
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like, being told but understanding is a different
get
thing.
that part.
Yeah.
I get
For
that
me, like, I was definitely told.
Well, mine didn't do that.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go. This right here. Go. They did what to your brother? Go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I've been shot 9 times, different occasions. Ran over twice. One was accident, and one was.
9 times is crazy.
That's not no life.
Hey, I'm Cole, and I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
Okay, I was finna see what this is. Shoot.
You grew up in the streets. You done been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, you never been in jail. Oh no.
We're Southsiders, so we're 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
So it's mostly shoe.
I never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course
Okay,
I do.
so
I
he
just can't
wasn't-
show you, man. The feds are watching.
You scared of the feds?
Yeah, oh, man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're gonna get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
It's a crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's a crown.
There you
Nigga
go.
said it's a crown.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
Too. Okay. He had full-blown like hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets?
And that dude is like,
What do
well,
you
he
mean by
looked
sets?
kind
Clicks or
of Chinese.
Clicks. What clique are you from?
I'm guessing,
You guys
at
actually
least.
have so like a big clique. Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, you know, I know a little bit about that, just a little bit. It might be a cop, who knows?
Is it?
Oh man, it might be the police, homeboy. You never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Cause you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal Bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of them?
Ew.
First tattoo I got was in when did I get my first tattoo, man?
He like,
First tattoo was on my stomach.
he like one of
My
them
homie did it.
old
My homie Chuco
heads.
did it. Busted out the old
Crazy
piano
old
fucking
heads.
thing on the gun, and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So, Gil, what organization are you with?
Organization as far as what, like?
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where
Yeah,
you from,
well,
homie.
yeah,
Where you from?
well,
That's
hey,
it.
organization, man.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking the beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell them, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like a stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to, you know, there's a better way.
What do you do for? What do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, cause I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
I can't do that.
No,
no
I'm
more.
just kidding. I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I mentioned
okay.
I own a bunch of companies. My main business is Dealer Synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do like sales training, consulting, business development. I've helped these companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue.
Damn.
I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long have you been speaking?
Okay.
I've been doing this since
He seemed like
2016.
one of them
How did you
Yakuza
get clearance
niggas,
for
even
that?
though he not
Weren't
like
you busted
the race.
before?
Mm-hmm.
No, but
All
once
my
you're
crimes.
off and you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the
Well, that's
prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool. If he really does it.
I got a question for you. You live out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I worked my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah, well, good job.
Thank
I was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you got to turn around and you got to look the part, feel the part if you're trying to turn around and
How do you say water?
Type shit.
water.
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 I had a question about where you
Water.
were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade guy.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you said piano. I was like,
No. We can't afford no pianos in the
like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano. But I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I'm still curious why I won't show the tattoos.
So,
He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No disrespect. I'm not saying he was soft or like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga.
okay, wait. So why is nobody voting Bill is my question. Yeah. I feel
A
like
little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story's just kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in. It was either a double-edged sword.
That's how the feds used to do to me too.
Oh, putting that wire on you.
That's how you do it, Playboy. No pun intended.
He be joking a little too much, huh?
Why you bush?
Man, keep it 100, man.
it's kind of weird how nobody like suspected Bill.
That little doubt.
That's funny. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think he is.
He's the one?
Nah,
That's bad ball, man. You can't have a name like bad ball
Elm
and be the
Street
ball.
Pyro. Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that my homies is in all in prisons. I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent did you give?
What you mean? What percent? It was halftime.
What did you get busted for?
You know, be on probation, get caught with a gun, violation.
And you're in a level 2
Yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't, my points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
You don't really fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying. Me, I know you think I'm not from the hood, but I am from the hood, so kind of this thing really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
It's exactly what Gil said, because I'm not willing to take the chance, homie. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
Shoot them all. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9,
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with an AK was another time, 2 times this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people.
Oh yeah.
Some Asians. They didn't have, and they wasn't trying to shoot me though. They was shooting at some other Asians. But my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have pulled out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama, like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again.
Oh my God.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times, like, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, that's why I try to talk to them and tell them.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man. Like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool though, like.
Right.
I tell
Everybody
them,
thinks it's cool now.
You don't gotta be a dope dealer.
Yeah, we the best. Plumbers the best.
Well, you can live like a, I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking,
Mad
fake
Ball.
tattoos. They put some movie star type tattoos on them. I voted for him that time around. Sorry, Mad Ball.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't trust him.
Yeah.
That's no disrespect.
Oddball.
Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I live the Cholo life to the fullest. The last
He called the
20
nigga
years, American life to the
oddball.
fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak, and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo. But if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here. But nah, I don't know. I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mole. I don't believe in snitches.
Can you guys
Okay.
actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
Man, I'm gonna run there real quick. I'm gonna run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro. Catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right, he
and then
said
a
San
level 2?
Quentin. San Quentin level 2.
Oh,
Look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No, I
think?
agree. I
All right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring them in.
Look at that, Mad Ball.
I'm about to cry.
Took your credit away, fool.
I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3.
They don't want to win no more.
Okay. If the box turns red, that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, that means you 3 split the cash prize and you've correctly guessed who the mole is. You ready?
I feel like they got it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, they got it right.
Let's go.
Dope.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. They got him my first round.
Ever been in jail?
Shit, I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have. But the reason why I didn't gang bang is because my family made sure I didn't gang bang. I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's good. You made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I know I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids, you know. And if I had somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I would have lived even half as miserable as I did.
Someone like me, an ex-gang member, ex-convict, ex-piece of shit, has a shot at that American dream. As long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to change.
There's always a second
that's
chance,
real.
and I'm just hoping
That's
to
real, yeah.
give a young person that that hope that he can change his life, and hopefully will.
Yeah.
Man, this is a lot of cash.
It is, bro.
Gonna strip club
I know, right?
tonight.
We're trying to blow
Got
this
a
money.
bill.
I'm a very bad. I can't do this no more.
He said the strip
We don't
club.
got pills.
I don't know how much they make. But yeah. Yeah.